What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna try to make this intro very quick. In today's video, as you can see by the title, I am playing with quite a few new products that just recently launched. Honestly, there's something launching every day, and I'm not about to play with these brands. I'm not about to go broke. So but anywho, in today's video, y'all, we're playing with the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. I did pick mine up in the shade 312. I will have this link down below, but I kind of want to show you guys. It kind of reminds me of the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, but a little bit more coverage. So I'm excited to try this on camera today. I finally also played with one of the shades from the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour blushes. So I'll kind of give you my tea and my thoughts on that one. I also did pick up the new Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer in the shade Y7. So initially I did mention to you guys, I'm like, I don't think I'm going to pick that up. And this was some videos back. But I grabbed it and we're going to test this out also in today's video. Last but not least, one of the other new products, you guys, that I'm using. And I know, if you've been watching my videos, you heard me say I was not going to buy this. This is the HD Skin Twist and Light Makeup Forever Luminous Finishing Powder. So I did get the shade medium. And this is kind of what the three shades look like in medium. So it's like this blue, orange, and then like a lighter, almost kind of like a translucent type of shade. But the reason why I got this, you guys, is because I saw Makeup Shayla use this on her Instagram, and she still went in with like her setting powder after she did her concealer. Right before, when she was done with all of her makeup, right before she was about to spray her face, like with her setting spray, she went in with the finishing powder. So I was like, well, let me try. And you guys will see it. I thought it was a mess, but I did do a flash test also, so you guys could kind of see what it looked like after. There's still a lot of makeup products that I have not tested. I did purchase the new Give by Gwen Stefani. She launched a new highlighter, a new contour and bronzer duo. Makeup by Mario just launched some new cream blushes. So we have a lot of new goodies coming in, you guys, that I will be testing out. It's been some days since I last uploaded, and honestly, I've been going through a funk. I think out of the days that I haven't posted, I have only worn makeup maybe once. I just go through these weird phases. And I think I get overwhelmed too, as somebody who is like reviewing makeup. It's a little overwhelming because it's like, it's too much coming out at one time. I can't keep up. I don't know. You know, like I battle a lot with, do I want to review that? Do I not? Am I even really interested? So I'm kind of getting to the point where if I'm not interested, I'm not going to buy it. There are way too many blushes that, to me, in my opinion, that are coming out from every brand literally. And it's just like, bruh, I personally don't need all those blushes. So it's been a lot. It's been making me feel a little, you know, turned off by makeup, if you will. But we are back, you guys. I really wanted to get the skin tint on to test it out. We kept the look simple. I also still have to review the Morphe eyeshadow palette for you guys if you want. It is just a cool tone, so let me know. Very pretty. I still have not. I used one shade in this one. That one time I wore makeup out of all these days, and I'm not mad at it. I'm just say that. But long intro, y'all. I am so sorry. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And without further ado, y'all, let's jump into the makeup look. Alright, right, starting off, you guys, with primer. I am using the MAC Studio Fix. This is a mattifying 12-hour shine control type of primer. This is new to me, so I definitely saw Magdalene Janet using this. She is literally like the GOAT when it comes to reviewing products. I love her channel, but she has been using this primer nonstop. And I'm like, the fact that I keep seeing her use it, it must be good. So for all of my oily girls, definitely give this primer a chance because it is definitely doing wonders for me. I'm really feeling the primer. All right, you guys. So now jumping into the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. This is also infused with vitamin C. So this is meant to give like a radiant type of look. There's not really much information on Amazon, which is where I found the product from. So it says, again, just radiant, evens the skin tone. I will say from what I'm seeing from the pictures, they are supposed to come out with, let me just see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shades. So that is what I'm seeing per Amazon. I feel like, you guys, with skin tints, you have to understand that they're not going to come out with every single shade, for the simple fact it is kind of meant to work for different, each shade is probably meant to target more different skin tones than an actual foundation, and it's lighter coverage. But I feel like that's why they don't come out with as many shades with like skin tints. However, this did retail for $17 on Amazon. I'm wondering if once it hits like Walmart or even like Ulta, will the price be less? But so far, looking at this, I love the coverage. I am going to go ahead and build this up some more just to kind of see if I could get a little bit more coverage out of this. I feel like the shade match is perfect. Again, I do have shade 312. I am typically shade 332 in Maybelline's foundations, but I feel like this worked perfectly for me. It layered very nicely. So you could still, even though I have on a matte primer, you definitely see a little bit of that radiance kind of peeking through, but it's not too much. But I do love how comfortable and lightweight this skin tint is, obviously, as it's meant to be. So I personally do like it. I will definitely reach for this a lot more than I do Maybelline's foundations. All right, you guys, so going in with the new Natasha Denona High Glam Concealer. Again, I have mine in the shade Y7. This retails for $30. I did pick mine up at Ulta. And so just to kind of give a brief rundown on this product, it says Natasha introduces the latest addition to the Hygiene collection, a hybrid full glam concealer with high-tech active ingredients that work instantly and over time to brighten dark circles, reduce puffiness, and improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So those are the claims on this concealer. For cream bronzer, I did go in with the Makeup by Mario stick in the shade medium dark. This particular shade was out of stock for the longest, and I finally was able to get my hands on it. So obviously nothing new to the market, but it is definitely new to me. I do like the way that it blends out. I feel like when you first apply it, like rub it off of the stick, it does feel a little like hard and like it won't be easy to blend. But I do feel like this color is perfect for me to give me that definition that I need. I feel like it's a mix of between cool and warm tones, so definitely the perfect shade cream bronzer for sure. And I do feel like this concealer honestly blended out perfectly. I did allow it to sit a little bit, but it did not dry down to the point where it was hard to blend out. I feel like you get better coverage doing it this way. And I will kind of zoom you guys in on the under eyes. But honestly, I'm not mad at this concealer. If you were skeptical about it, I give it a go that it is definitely worth trying. So far, the skin tint and the concealer is definitely worth a shot for sure. Now I'm going in with the Makeup Forever setting powder. I believe this is in like shade number 2, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like we kind of slept on this powder a little bit. It can seem a little heavy, but it kind of reminds me in a sense of like the texture of the Huda Beauty powder. I feel like this powder launched and everybody just kind of forgot about it. But I did go ahead and just set with my powder puff. I was trying to make sure that there was no patchiness going on here, because, you know, sometimes if your concealer is not 100% dry, it might not give the best look, or, you know, it might not blend out the best once you start applying that powder. So I just had to kind of take my time with blending out the powder. But the powder and the concealer mixed together, girl, if I say powder one more time, the two mixed together definitely gave me the type of brightness that I know a lot of people love, but it was definitely different for me this go round. Okay, you guys, so I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Blushes. I did pick up 2 shades. I do have Confident Pink and Fearless Coral. So Fearless Coral is the shade that I chose to go in with in today's video. These do retail for $15.99. I did pick mine up from Ulta. And to be very honest, you guys, for the price point, these are not worth it. $16 for these blushes. I'm not really feeling how it's looking, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like it was like, like, I don't know. I'm not liking the blush. I don't know what else to say. I'm over here stuttering, but I personally don't like it. I can do without these. So I would have to give these a no. And I feel like I bought them to review them and I never got around to it. And I didn't even want to use them off camera. So that's kind of how I knew, like, I wasn't really going to like them. I knew it. But these were a hard pass for me. Now off to the Makeup Forever HD Skin Twist in Light. Whoa, that's the name. But this is like a finishing powder. And as I mentioned, I did see Makeup Shayla use this powder. I do kind of zoom you guys in. I did swatch the powder on my hand just so that you guys could kind of see what it looks like out of the packaging. But there are 3 different shades. So in a sense, it reminds me of the Givenchy powder, but not really. So this is a 24-hour luminous finishing powder. It is meant to be the last step in applying your powders before going in with your setting spray. There are 4 different shades. Again, I have mine in the shade 2 medium. This retails for $45. It states it is light coverage, radiant finish, long wearing, good for uneven texture. Woo, child. This is a 3-in-1 ultra fine loose finishing powder that blurs, color corrects, and illuminates your complexion while delivering radiance and blurring. Baby, I got so scared when I looked in the viewfinder and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm looking a little ghostly. It is definitely something that you have to get used to with using this product. And I think I feel like personally, what saved the day is setting with the setting spray. I will say I should have went back over my blush just to kind of, you know, amping it up a little bit more, but it's okay. I know that for next time with using this powder to kind of go back and touch up the blush before we spray and set the face. All right, you guys, so that is it. That concludes today's video. Let me know what you think about the skin. Is it sitting or what is it doing? I will be very honest. This MAC Mattifying 12-Hour Shine Control Primer, I'm liking this because I know a lot of people was like iffy about the one size sweat-proof primer that just came out. But this is worth a try. I personally think so. I feel like it definitely helped smooth out the skin. What I'm loving about these matte products that are launching lately, it's a soft matte. It's not overwhelming. Your skin doesn't feel dry or cakey or anything like that. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this. And this is one of those things that I say I think is worth a go. As far as the Natasha Denona concealer, I personally like it. I don't struggle with very bad like under eye creases, so I just feel like, I don't know, like my under eyes look good. And I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, the camera that I use does not even have an option for filters, so what you're seeing is my skin. So I think my under eyes look good with this concealer. Like I said, the skin tint, I like it. I'm gonna leave a link down below. I feel like this is a little bit more pricier than their typical Maybelline foundations, but I honestly like this better than the Maybelline foundations, my personal opinion. This would definitely be something that I would repurchase for sure. I don't think that, because I do have the Maybelline Superstay active one, and then I have the Maybelline matte foundation, you know, the one that doesn't have like a pump or anything. I do have that one, and I honestly don't use those often, but I feel like this one I would definitely reach for more so than anything. As far as this HD Skin Twisting Lights, baby, if y'all saw my face in that clip where I was putting it on, I was like, what the hell did I do? Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, it's about to ruin everything that I did. Surprisingly, I did go ahead and take a flash test, and I will post it. I don't feel like the face is looking bad at all with this. So what I did was, once I applied it with the powder puff, I honestly feel like maybe I did use too much, but again, it is a finishing powder. I did also go ahead and kind of swatch some on the back of my hand, and I showed you guys what it looks like, just so that you could kind of get an idea, you know, the colors mixed together, what is it giving. But I ended up taking my like face powder brush. I did not apply any more product, but I just kind of used it to kind of help sweep off any excess, and then I set my face with my setting spray. And I feel like once I used that setting spray, it kind of locked and smoothed everything out and kind of brought the look together. So I will definitely continue playing with this a little bit, just to kind of still, you know, see where I'm at with it. But I don't think that it's a product that I would reach for often. My personal opinion. I think it was fun to pick up, to try it, see how I like it. I think it is something that can kind of amp your makeup look up, add a little bit more brightness to like the center of your face if that is what you're into. But if you are not, if you don't have dry skin, I would say this is not something that I would personally set with only. So I do love the fact that I was able to apply like an actual setting powder under my eyes, and then go in with that powder once the rest of my makeup was done. But I do think the skin looks good. I do feel like my under eyes are a little bit brighter than what I would typically go for, and I don't know if that is from this concealer or this powder, maybe a mixture of both, because this concealer, looking at it, it does look a little bit too light. But once I swatched it, I felt like, okay, I could work with this. So definitely different for me, but I do feel like you do see some type of luminosity on the skin, which I'm not 100% mad at. Hopefully with using a mattifying primer and the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, hopefully those two will lock everything in and I won't look so terrible by the end of the day. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on that as well. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe and be blessed. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.